For nearly 2,500 years, it has watched empires rise and fall. It survived invasions, earthquakes, explosions, and centuries of war. Once covered in brilliant colors and shimmering gold, it stood as the ultimate symbol of human achievement. Today, millions admire its marble ruins, but few know the incredible story hidden within its stones. This is the story of the Parthenon, the masterpiece that became the eternal symbol of ancient Greece. In 480 BC, the Persian army invaded Greece. Athens was captured. The Acropolis was burned. Temples that once crowned the sacred hill were reduced to rubble. Yet from the ashes, the Athenians envisioned something greater than anything the world had ever seen. A monument that would symbolize victory, democracy, and the power of Athens. In the middle of the 5th century BC, the statesman Pericles launched one of history's most ambitious building projects. His goal was to transform Athens into the cultural capital of the ancient world. The centerpiece would be a magnificent temple dedicated to the city's protector, the goddess Athena. Construction began in 447 BC. Thousands of craftsmen, sculptors, and laborers worked together to create perfection in stone. The architects Ictinus and Callicrates designed something extraordinary. Every column leaned inward by a tiny fraction. The platform curved almost invisibly. No line was perfectly straight. These subtle adjustments corrected visual illusions, making the temple appear perfectly balanced to the human eye. It was engineering centuries ahead of its time. Inside the Parthenon stood one of the greatest works of art ever created, a colossal statue of Athena, nearly 12 meters tall. Created by the legendary sculptor Phidias, it was made from gold and ivory. She held the goddess Nike in one hand and a shield in the other. Visitors from across the ancient world traveled to witness its breathtaking beauty. Today, the statue has vanished. As centuries passed, the Parthenon changed with history. It became a Christian church. Later, after the Ottoman conquest, it was transformed into a mosque. Each civilization left its mark upon the monument. Yet despite these changes, the Parthenon continued to dominate the skyline of Athens. In 1687, during the Venetian siege of Athens, disaster struck. The Ottoman army stored gunpowder inside the Parthenon. A Venetian cannonball hit the building. The explosion shattered the ancient temple. Columns collapsed. Walls crumbled. Sculptures were blown apart. In a single moment, one of humanity's greatest architectural masterpieces was forever changed. In the early 19th century, Lord Elgin removed many of the Parthenon's magnificent sculptures. They were transported to Britain. Today, these masterpieces remain in the British Museum. For decades, Greece has called for their return. The debate continues today, making the Parthenon not only an ancient monument, but also a symbol of cultural heritage and international discussion. Today, the Parthenon stands proudly above Athens. Although damaged by time and war, it remains one of the greatest architectural achievements in human history. Its influence can be seen in government buildings, museums, universities, and monuments around the world. More than 2,000 years later, the Parthenon still represents democracy, beauty, innovation, and the enduring spirit of civilization. Empires disappeared, kings were forgotten, wars reshaped nations, yet the Parthenon still rises above the Acropolis, not merely as a temple, but as a timeless reminder of what humanity can create when art, science, engineering, and imagination come together. Its marble may have weathered, but its legacy will endure forever.